What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is After Sound, as well as on this channel right here, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday mornings U.S. time. So come by and say hello. Okay, I hope you will indulge me for a minute and see where I'm going to go with this. This is a little thought experiment, and I'm going to back it up with math. And I'm just going to present the numbers to you. You can decide whether or not it's worth it. But what I was interested in, and this is after having some conversations with folks, was what is the ROI of actually playing the game? If you were to invest in some cards and actually play the game, what would that look like from a return on investment standpoint? And can we put an APR, right, an annual percentage rate of return, that is actually, rewarding you for your time? So I'm going to try and do this at the most basic level. Now, there's a couple of assumptions that we're going to make, and I'm going to walk you through all of this with the numbers, okay? So here we go. The shout out to Splinter Cards. We're going to use the information here. So right now, if you were to max out a Chaos Legion regular foil bronze deck, it's going to cost you roughly $512, all right? That's according to either list price or I don't know, whatever the value is on the current market. Now, the way that I've always been saying this is focus on a couple of splinters, at a minimum 2, maybe 3 if you can swing it. 3 would be half, and you should be good to go, right? You should be good to go to get started with and at least have some splinters that you can focus on. So I'm going to do this example with focusing on 2 splinters, and then we can I'll share with you the numbers on how we get to 3. So if we go with 2 splinters, for example, I'm just going to do some rough math here. We're going to take $512 divided by the 6 splinters that we have, and we're going to be investing in 2 of them and maxing them out for bronze. So that would essentially be 2/6, which is 1/3. So what we are going to get is 512 divided by 3, and $170 means that you can max out 2 splinters, meaning that you get the summoners all to level 2, you get the commons all to level 3, rares to level 2, epics to level 2, and all of the legendaries for those splinters, right? So you got a decent set there. And we're talking about playing in bronze, so at least you have some leveled up summoners. So that gets you roughly $170, $171. We'll just put it right there. The other tool we're going to use here is the loot chest value. Now, I know that there's going to be a major rewards update coming up, but I wanted to make this video now because then I could also make a comparison video to it in the future to see what the difference and hopefully the potential increase in ROI would be once we get that, update. So what I wanted to do was look at Silver 3. Now here's the assumption, okay? We're going to make a couple of assumptions. That even though you're playing in Bronze 2, even though you are playing with a bronze level deck, you do have 2 splinters that are leveled up, and you are able to either get the power or maybe rent the power cheaply to get to Silver 3 and play consistently in Silver 3. Okay, so that is the main assumption that we are making here, that you can do that. The second assumption is that you will be playing the game regularly, and while I know that doing your daily quest every single day is a little, is going to be a little tough, what we're going to do is make an adjustment for that and say that you do it 75% of the time, right? So you do it 3 out of the 4 days, or 3 out of every 4 days, or over the course of a month, you do it for, 22, 23 days. So looking at where this is at, in Silver 3, you get 2 chests per day for doing your daily quest. So let's start adding this up, okay? 2 chests per day multiplied by the 30 days that we have in a month. So that gives you 60 chests. Now we're going to multiply this by 75%, so that gets you to 45. Now the end of season chests that you get with Silver 3 is 12 chests per season, and there's 2 seasons roughly every 15 days, or I'm sorry, there's a season every 15 days, so roughly 2 seasons per month. All right, so that is going to add 24 onto this, and so now all of a sudden we're looking at 69 chests that you will get per season. Now, when we scroll down here, what you can see is that the chest value is roughly just under 8 cents. So we're going to round this up and say, on the whole, that 69 times 0.08 is going to get you $5.50 of value every single month. Okay, not day, but every single month that you play, assuming that you are playing consistently in Silver 3, you are doing your daily quest 75% of the time, and you are finishing the season in Silver 3. So it's going to give you $5.52 per month. Now we multiply this by $12. I'm sorry, not $12, by 12 months, and it's going to get you roughly $66 per year on in terms of the return that you're getting. Now, your initial investment to buy the cards and to start leveling up was $170. I think it's 170.6. So this is getting you a return on investment 38, we'll just call it 39% per year, right? This is your APR from playing the game and just investing in the game from buying cards and then playing with those cards and using those cards, right? This has nothing to do with the airdrop. This has nothing to do with staking SPS. This is only from playing the game. You buy some cards, you play the game, and you earn on average this amount. Now, one thing that we're not even going to cover, but this is a potential benefit, is that the cards you have appreciate in value in the long run, right? Maybe not in 1 year, maybe not in 2 years, but at least over a couple of years once they go out of print. This number could be even higher if the value right now is only $66 per year. It could go up, right? These 2 cent, 1.5 cent cards, they're not going to stay that way always. As they go out of print, as hopefully the player base grows, this number goes up. So I just want to share this with you because this number popped out to me, a 39% APR just from playing the game, right? So, good friend Dwayne, Infidel1258, always talks about rewarding you for your time and attention. Well, this is it. You put some money in, and again, it's not money, it's not a passive investment, it is a very active investment, but hopefully that means that this is a game that you enjoy playing. You enjoy coming in and doing your daily quest, learning the different strategies, leveling up your cards. And this will compound over time. We're just looking, this compounds every single day if you think about it. But what we're looking at is it compounding at an annual level. And 39% is still insanity to me, right? So let's actually take this a step back now. So we had 512. And let's say you want to invest in 3 splinters, right? So out of the 6 total splinters, you're going to invest in 3. You're going to max all of those out for bronze. So we divide this by 2 then, because you're maximizing half of the splinters out there. And that leaves you with 2 or whatever, divided by the 250. I'm sorry, I'm just rounding numbers here. 250. And we're sitting at a 26% ROI. So again, why is this number important? Yeah, if you're looking at crypto and the crazy multiple X's and all the things that are happening, when you compare it to that, this is nothing. 26% is meh, right? Like you can get 26% in an hour if you flip Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? But when we're looking at the stock market, when we're looking at general investments, a 26% move is outrageous. Like that would never happen in a lot of these more traditional investments. So we're sitting here talking about a game in which you can get 26% just for showing up, doing your daily quest, and playing 75% of the time to get your stuff done. Compared to other games where you are not getting anything back and you don't hold the value of your assets like that, this doesn't even say, like your initial investment was $170. If the value of those cards end up going up, then your overall asset value or portfolio value continues to go up as well. So again, 26%, kind of crazy. And if we just want to get crazy, even crazier with it, 66 divided by 0.2 divided by, was it 512? You'd still be getting a 13% ROI if you maxed out your deck for bronze, right? Which would probably mean that you'd be sitting pretty well in Silver 3. Again, I haven't played in Silver 3 much. I'm doing it more on my second account now. It doesn't seem as competitive. Obviously, yes, the bots are annoying, but if you have some leveled up cards, it's easy to get around, some of the bots that are playing with ghost cards right now, which is why, again, that I want to do this once they come up with the rewards update in the next month or so. So again, even on the worst case scenario, and when I say worst case scenario, I mean like you are putting in $500+ to max out a bronze level deck for Chaos Legion, and you're still getting a 13% ROI, right? Reduce that by 3, or reduce that by a third, meaning that you only focus on a couple splinters. The minimum that I would say is viable for this kind of strategy, or just any strategy within the game, is to have at least 2 splinters that you can work with. And this all of a sudden your APR jumps up to 39%. So you go from 13 to 26 to 39%. I think that's pretty awesome for playing a game, right? Because it's always going to be hard to separate out the gaming side plus the investing side. But in this scenario, in this scenario, we are purely looking at the ROI of only playing the game. And to me, the fact that you can put some money into a game, and as long as you're playing it regularly, you are getting something back and can earn double-digit percentages in terms of your APR, that's amazing. I never got that playing Pokemon cards. I never got that playing Magic. I never got that playing many other games. So to me, this is awesome. And I just wanted to share that with you for a little bit of a different perspective. So for many of you struggling with where the game is at, how slow things have gotten, how slow pack sales have gotten, just think about it this way. When you are investing your time, you are getting a better return than what, the S&P 500 would get you. So just something to think about as you go along, doing your daily quest, grinding through your season, and all of that fun stuff. So hopefully this was a little bit enlightening. Let me know if the math didn't make any sense, or if I had any flaws in there. We'll be happy to update and correct the numbers if needed. But like I said, just wanted to share this with you. Let me know your thoughts. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.